Hey everybody, this is ESP LTD Guitar Lover coming to you live from Milford Gold Key Studios, and I told you I would be back with another Trey Tang guitar. This one is probably one of my favorites that I have gotten from Trey Tang so far, so let's go over it. The Trey Tang number on this one is G as in George 166 323 225, and the seller is again JIXK LCP ING 998. And just let me give you the specs on this before we go over everything, because they do slightly change on this one compared to the other two videos that I've done. So far, mahogany body, mahogany neck, like a veneer type cap that is painted over. It has a D-shaped neck profile, but it's slightly more vintage thick than the other two models that I had before that. What I mean by vintage thick is in the 50s type neck. Set-in neck, adjustable truss rod, 24.75 inch scale, rosewood fingerboard. Again, like I said, if you want ebony on this particular model, you're going to have to ask the salesperson for ebony. Trapezoid inlays, 12-inch fingerboard radius, 22 medium jumbo frets. This has the bridge and neck pickups are the Alnico 2 type pickups on these. If you flip the pickups over, you'll see the type of pickups they are, because I really don't want to divulge what they are. You'll probably rip them out anyway. Let me see. Volume and tone capacitors are not the orange drop type tone and volume capacitors. They are more similar to the ESP LTD line of capacitors, which you can live with, or replace them with Duncans or Tamarzios or whatever you want. The nut of this one is 1.68. Alright, just let me give you a real close-up of it real quick. I absolutely love this guitar. When it arrived, I was just so impressed with the finish on the top of this now, and also the neck profile. I like a little bit more of a thicker neck than a thinner type. That's say an Ibanez Gem Wizard type neck. I'm not too crazy about those. I like a thicker, chunkier neck. And when this thing arrived, it looks so much like the picture that is on the Trey Tang video that I was really impressed by this. The gold finish on this is absolutely beautiful. I did turn, a couple of my subscribers asked me to turn down the lights in the studio, so I did. I put the dimmer on, and I've been testing a few things, so hopefully you don't get too much glare on this and you get basically the color of this. It is a beautiful guitar, it really is. Sounds great. Alright, let me give you a picture of the back here. Okay, 3-piece body. Alright, and let's see. It is really a nice looking guitar. And of course, on this one, unlike the other two, this one has a lighter stain on it, so you are going to see the infamous scarf joint. There it is right there, guys. Every one of these has them, and it just depends on how well they cover them up. Alright, I haven't had any problems with this. When I originally got this guitar in it, this is one of the ones that I did not have to do an intonation adjustment on it or anything like that. The action on these things usually comes pretty low. Too low for me, so I have to raise it a little bit and stuff like that. I didn't have any fret buzz issues. I did not have any fret issues, anything sharp on the edges, no dents in the frets, anything like that. So this one was... this one came in pretty good from Trey Tang. I was highly impressed with it. But the sound on this just is completely different than the other two guitars that I showed you before in my first two videos. This one has a very, almost like somebody rolled a little bit more tone on the tone knob on this thing. Just has a great vintage sound to it, especially in the upper position here. And the sound is amazing. This one I would highly suggest looking into. I think at the time when I checked these were $308 as far as the cost. I'm not really sure what they're going for now because of the dollar and the yen, but it is an absolutely beautiful guitar. It really is. Once again, another one came with the strap lock type strap locks on here, so I'm not really sure what's going on with those. Metal input jack, plastic covers in the back. There you go. Alright, and just a beautiful finish on this. If you take a look, the thing is pretty much, well, flawless. I mean, it really has. I got a good one on here. I'm kind of hoping that if you guys do order these, that you get good ones too. I would hate to see somebody get some garbage. I really would. I haven't had any of my subscribers look at me and say, well, I got junk so far from Trey Tang, and I'm really hoping that it stays that way. Few issues so far now because of since the earthquake over there and the bird flu that's killing everybody, and the fact that I heard that the Chinese customs people are giving EMS a hard time now. There are all kinds of rumors going around that it's taken a little bit longer than the standard, that's say 14 days or 16 days. Some people aren't getting theirs for like 3 weeks, sometimes for a month. But if you're patient, it will come through. Just have a little bit of patience and it'll eventually get into the United States. Alright guys, so I'll be back with another Trey Tang guitar, and in the meantime take a look at this one and tell me what you think. If you like it, if you have any questions and stuff like that, especially about these parts here that you want to replace on these, just shoot me over a line and I will give you the people in that who pretty much well know their stuff when it comes to replacing these parts. And I've got 2 subscribers on YouTube so far who really know everything about these, and you can go to their site, ask them, and they'll give you the person who to go to the first time, so you don't have to hunt and peck and spend a lot of money trying to find replacement parts for these. Alright, so this is ESP LTD Guitar Lover. I will be back with another one pretty soon, so remember, in the meantime, shut up and play your guitar. Bye, everybody.